the first part of the study, which would be step one, is really the development of character traits that help us commune and be in touch with God for the changes that he's going to make in us. The Lord God is the key to this whole process. These books are nothing more than a mechanism in this process. Our union with him and our abiding in him is the key to success. It was the key to my success. It was the key to John's. And I've been very blessed to see many men see tremendous miracles in their lives over the years by putting this in the hands of Christ and saying, please heal me, and following his dictates and his commands and his ways of living to receive a transformational change in their life that no human can do. So to go back, we'll go to step one is really about, and I'll show you the books in a minute, but step one's about building some of these character traits that we should have throughout our lives. Humility, willingness for God to work in our life, right? Some of these things are eradicators of things like denial, with this admittance that we have an issue, right? But we also have to admit that we believe that God is capable of removing this issue and that he wants to remove this issue in our life. So then once we've established these, really core beliefs, really ingrained them is what we're trying to do in our, as part of our character in this first step, we move on to step two. Step two is about identifying dysfunctional thinking. These things that have happened in our lives, they could be recent or they could have been a long time ago. And we're not so much concerned with the origination of these, whatever this issue may be, but the patterns it's created over the years. That's created this dysfunctional thinking into a filter, basically, that filters our life experiences now into something that's out of context with God's truths. So we want to take God's truths and shine these on all these manifested things that we experienced as a younger person, typically, right? And then now it's become this serious issue in acting out or creating actions and decisions that we don't want to make. That's not the way we want to go. We want to change this through the hand of God by using God's truths. And what does he say about this and about us? So there are tools all through step two to help with this. So there's timelines that these timelines, we have these on the website so they can be downloaded and reused. As a matter of fact, they're supposed to be used several times. And you plug in events, people, feelings, emotions, all the stuff that happened along the way. It's broken down into a segmental series of ages, like 4 to 12. And then it'll go through youth, adolescence, teenage years, young adult, middle age, or young middle age, and onward. And then we use this as an additive process. It's called the discovery process and connecting the dots. So everything that you learn through this discovery process will be combined in a method that we call connecting the dots. You start looking at common denominators on these sheets that you've now filled out. And you put these in a workbook.